Hello, I'm Paint Eagle, and welcome to episode 40 of this Factorio playthrough. Last time we got this rocket fuel setup going, and in between episodes I did a little bit of work improving the... I added some stuff in to give a little bit of a buffer so that these can load up. And now it's a little bit draining on my copper as it comes in. We might need to just expand the copper smelting areas, but it looks like iron is surviving just fine. Copper just needs a little bit of an expansion on how many lines are running at once. It looks like, well, it's running about as fast as it can, and these are all backed up. It's all the work's being done in the back couple rows. Maybe we just need another line of copper on the bus. But in any case, today, the real thing that we're working on is I'm going to work on getting the rocket control units built, which means we're going to need speed modules and then rocket control units. So for speed modules, let's see, that is back here. It takes 5 green and 5 red, and that makes 1 speed module. And then we need 1 speed module and 1 blue to make the rocket control circuit. Now we have all 3 circuits on the bus, so this takes 30 seconds. Making this here takes 69 seconds total. So if we do 3 of these for every 1 rocket control circuit or rocket control unit, then that will have to be the way we do things. So with this also takes 30 seconds, and we have, I think we've got about 60 here, getting about 2 a second, I think. Let's see, it's just a quick number. How many do we have? 40. 40, okay. So with 1 every 30 seconds, we've got 40. It's probably what we're going to have to do with 1 every 30 seconds for these guys as well, is another 40, which means we'll need 3 times that, which is 120 to make the speed modules. Alright, well, I guess nothing to it, but just to get down to it and set up these speed modules. Now, if we need 120, then we're going to have to, in map mode probably, go all the way down as far as this goes, and 3 times as wide. So, there you go, getting this built out, and that filled in, and then 3 times as wide will take us to about there. I don't want all that, so I'll have to, well, it won't fill in yet, because there's no construction robots in that area. But let's see, delete real quick, just don't do that. And now, they will fill this in, and I feel like that is going to take quite a bit of time. We have 183, 202 objects missing. So we are missing... Looks like we are missing the parts that we need to finish this out by a couple hundred. And as we fill out a RoboPort out here, I'm sure we'll have even more missing. So maybe for right now, we won't build that. Instead, we will work on something else. The one thing that I have noticed that I've got a little bit of an issue is my research is going really slow. And I think that might be due to only having, let me take a look over here, only having 5 labs, and they're all chained up like that. So I think the best thing might be to set up a lab area down here and have the robots deliver all of the science. And yeah, have a different area for labs and the like. So maybe down here would be a good area. We can get some good power flowing to everything. So let's see. Do we have any science labs in our system? I guess the place that they would be made would be the mall, and I doubt I've put any being made in the mall. So maybe that'll just be something to explore and expand. What have we got going on up here? Yeah, a little bit of damage, but it looks like it was mostly recovered, or mostly taken care of. Let's head over to... There we go, this will be my new science area there. Yeah, this will be the science zone. So right next to the mall, everything will be delivered nicely. So I think the first thing to do is to build a place to have science being, or science research labs. There we go, being made. So for that, a research lab takes gears, belts, and circuits. I think belts will be here. Circuits are there, and it takes belts. So that means I'm gonna have to build a belt maker next to it. Let's take a look down here. Belts. It's a fairly straightforward process. That just takes gears and iron plates, I believe. Yeah, gears and iron plates. So we can have gears on one side and labs on the other, or belts on one side and labs on the other. And that will get us going very nicely to have science centers being made. There we go. Alright. So right here, we want room to have a belt coming in, an inserter coming off, and then our machine here, which means our other machine will line up right there. We can have our undergrounds pulling this through like that. There we go. Definitely need power out here. Would be the best place to put this. Here we are. Got power to these machines. Alright, now you make me some belts. Make me some labs. Look at that. We've got part of what you need. Alright, time to pull this on through. So this is coming down like that. What is the best way to pull this back on and around? I think if I do this, an underground coming out like that. That'll be a good way to pull it through. This, like that, all the way down. One, and everything's back on track. Looks like we're making belts, and we just gotta throw them through. Everything passes right through nicely. Alright, now all we need is green circuits. And just a quick double check that nothing's going too wrong. Looks like this is taking care of itself pretty well. Nice. Alright. Green circuits. So if we just take this, and we do kind of the same thing, like this. So it's similar to that, except it's just coming straight in. Alright, we're making labs. Now a red chest. Smack you down there. Get you... Oh, there we go. Unloading. And I only want one stack of labs. Because who knows, maybe in the future I'll want a whole bunch of labs set up somewhere. But for now, just one stack. Alright, let's set up how we are going to set up research. Let's take a look at... Yeah, that looks pretty good. How is this going? It's trying. We have almost nothing in there because they used most of it already. Man, terraforming really does... It is not easy to terraform. Alright, well, I guess we're setting up science right now. Let's do a quick copy of a lab. And just for starters, I'm going to smack it down here. Now, I want a lab to be connected to a requester chest. The requester chest to be asking for the different sciences. So here we go. And white. Not that we have all the sciences yet. And there we are. And then you'll unload into it. We'll give you power. And I think the way I want to do this is just in a bunch of different cells. So like this. There we go. Like that. And all of these will be powered. They'll get stuff straight from the system, and we have a science cell. Now the real question is, how many do each of these need? Now I think, there we go, look at that. Hopefully we'll be getting some delivered here shortly, but I think the way this works is, yeah, they all hold 2 or 3, depending on how many was in the hand at the time, but I think it won't add any more if there's 2 in there. I think I'm gonna ask for 4 per color. There we go, look at that. 4 per color per lab. So that's 16 of each color. So 16. There we go, get this going across. And I know that a lot of my sciences aren't in the logistics system, so they won't ever get delivered. But we'll see what we can do. I really just want to get this set up right now. There we go. Get you a light in there to keep things glowing. And I think that is going to be a science cell. And just copy this. I can paste this all along the inside of here. It's not the most efficient use of space for sure, but it's a nice little fun setup. Science going all the way across. Get rid of that. Everything without power, but don't worry, it will get it. We'll just, for now, just delete all of this. And we'll just keep pasting these science cells in place. Go. We have lights going to everything. Looks like that roboport's a little bit in the way. Just keep pasting everything down. We've got no power coming to that area because it's not connected across there. So I'm just going to pull out all of these old light fixtures and paste in more science. More science, please. And I think I can even pull this up, put one down here, and here. And that should cover the area pretty well. And then once this power pole comes in, which I can just boom, feed it in like that, then everything is filled in. Alright. Now all of these will ask for a lot of science packs. Let's just paste in these last couple rows. Yeah, and this should be getting science going really nicely. As long as I have everything else that's needed in the system put into the system. So that will go and build itself. Alright, let's take a look at this. Look at this. Copper is coming through. It's slowed down right here. Why? Oh, it looks like the hang-up is right there. So let's speed up the iron as well. There we go. Iron can flow freely all the way to where it needs to go. I'll get off the train tracks so I don't get run over again. Let all this upgrade. Look at that. That is just so nice as it flies through to upgrade. Yeah. And then the holdup can be back here, but copper is coming through a lot more steadily. It's back filling up nicely. Iron is coming through as fast as it can. I think we might need to build a whole new setup to run iron, but I don't think we're quite there yet in terms of anything. But for now, I can pull science off of this belt and into some provider chests. I can filter it. No, I can't filter it. Alright. Well, we'll just do... we'll do a stack of each. Try to get a stack of each going. And maybe I'll just have to run a couple filter inserters to do this. But let's also get provider chest. Where's a good place for this guy? We'll just put you here. Don't have power. We'll hook up the power right there. And you'll also be down to just 2 stacks. Hopefully it'll end up being 1 stack of each and not 2 stacks of one color. But we'll see what that brings. Just drop off what we've got here. We got logistics spots running, and the nice thing is now that I've upgraded my worker robot speed a couple times, they're actually moving fast enough to get things done. Look at that, everything is getting delivered. We have labs running. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 labs running here. We've got big open spaces. We could probably fit more labs in here, but I think I'm good for now in number of labs. Just a nice little fun whimsical grid pattern while we wait for more rocks to come through. Let's see, what is the holdup with rocks? I think the holdup really is going to be that we don't have enough rock mines. Look at this. Yeah, we're off upgrading. But we're making these walls so we can... We're making bricks so we can make walls. We can make other things. But we just don't have enough rock mines to keep this whole belt saturated. Go. We're going as... Keeping this long. Look, we're pulling off a whole bunch of rocks here. That is making... What again? Oh, the... Yeah, this is making the science. Purple science. It's using a lot of rocks and making purple science. So that's another hold up there. So, I think we're just going to need more stone. And I don't know any place other than that that's accessible, really. We've got some there. We can pull out into this area, maybe. Maybe extend this up and come across. Grab that in. Try to feed that into the bus. How are you doing down here? This is looking pretty good. They got damaged, I'm sure. But they took care of it. These are right up against the front end there. So it may be worth it to go get some more dragon's teeth up here. Just to let them, keep them from getting too close and attacking the, there we go, turrets directly. Alright. I think maybe this stone would be the stuff to get, as we need more stone on the line to make more stuff to terraform more. I think what we're going to need is just more stone. Alright, time to go move a wall and build a stone mine. You see, this is flowing through faster now. I think that's just because purple science all moved all of a sudden, and it ate up a whole bunch of stone at once. We've got blue circuits on the line. Man, I gotta say, this night vision is fantastic. Probably should be expanding to get some better legs to run faster, but this night vision does work really well. Now, running short on iron. But we're back into the yellow zone for these belts. So time to go back to upgrading. Here we go. Yeah, and even here it's not really saturated. So it's just doing its best, trying to get stuff on. But it's still not really saturated enough to fill the belt. Alright, time to get some more stone from mines. Just grab this here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy this whole bit here and move it here. Let's see. It's going to be a little bit more than that. So I'm going to copy this and move it here. A little bit higher up. Move it there. That'll build along there, open up this area, and then I can paste this right in there. Yeah, I can paste that there. Small electric pole ghost got in the way. I can put it like that. There we go. And that will let it figure everything out, get things going, get rid of all these pipes that we don't need. Because we're not running any fluids through here. Get rid of these. Go. We've got wall being built, turrets being built. Get rid of all this wall that we don't need sticking up. That'll just end up getting to be a target, pulling all robots out and making them a target. Which, one more thing that we just don't need or want. Get rid of some of these here, which means I'm just going to cut right through my wall to get rid of these pipes. But the extra turret isn't bad. I don't mind that. And look at this. We're building a nice new area for things to get through as they cause problems. We're trying to. They're just attacking in the construction area. Here we go. And things just are not in range of a roboport, so they don't have anything to Oh, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, there's no roboport out here, so there's no way that we're getting ammo out here. There we go. There we go. Last couple guys out here. Looks good. Alright, everything is building up. And I'm sure I'm going to have to put some more dragon teeth across the top here, but we have another small patch of stone to gather in. Let's just place this guy. Oh, this guy just needs some power. So we'll bridge it here. And once this charges up, things should start to be within range again. We okay on power out here? Yeah, it looks like we're about reaching our peak. But things are charging up in this area. And everything is moving around quite a bit. So look at this. We need another roboport out here. Just to cover this area. And it needs power. So while that gets power, everything gets built. Things get repaired. Looks like we've got ourselves a nice little stone mine. I can set up some mining drills for. And I do want to get these, so I intentionally put these out a little bit farther out here so that we'll have just a little bit more throughput. They will end up burning out a little bit faster, but it's alright. We will survive that. Thank you for the ammo. And just one. We don't need to. Thank you. Alright. Guess I need to set this up with power. Here we are. All hooked up. And robots will take care of that while I go take care of bringing the belt back to get this set up. So let's see. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Alright, here we are. This is where we're feeding in. So I'm just going to give it like that. And we can take this back. I do want to turn this that way and get a splitter in there. There we go. Move you so that everything's not just out of power and also you're not in the way. And we can bring this back. Quick underground here. Thank you, robot. And clear out some more wall. And look at this. We're going to have... It won't be a whole bunch more, but it'll be more on the line. Go. Yep, we'll have more stone on the line. Again, not a whole bunch more. You see this belt isn't saturated either, but we're trying. Hopefully bringing ammo to these guys soon. And for this, I'm actually going to delete this whole wall section here. And hopefully that'll help. Yeah, delete the walls. And get rid of these turrets. There we go. And that'll give ammo to these up here. Because while it is nice to have ammo a little bit deeper down into the system, you know, farther back in case something gets through, it's not really needed. And having it out on the edge absolutely is needed. But it looks like we've got some good coverage. We could still have a little more out there. There we go. Get this all picked up and taken care of. Get this all picked up and taken care of. And look at that. A nice little defended, brand new defended stone mine. There we go, and all cleaned up. And man, this robot speed, having them up to level 3 right now and working on level 4, that sure does help. Alright, they still can't catch up to me as I run though. Alright, I'll let you deliver some stuff. I think this is going to be about the point where we wrap up for today. I'm going to let this whole area here fill in, and then we can actually get going with some better, or get the system set up for, what are you short on? Looks like yellow. But get it all set up for having... get it set up for making the next step for the rocket parts, as we work on this to get set up for rocket parts. There we go. We got yellow in the system, and hopefully this will keep loading yellow in there faster than we can pull it out. Seems to be working all right, but there is definitely going to be a lot of yellow wanted down here as we just soar through. We're just going to rip through this research as we go through it. But thank you so much for joining me on this exciting adventure in Factorio. I'm Paint Eagle, and have a fantastic day.